Hello, I'm Dr. Faye Maney, the owner of Boston Back Rehab Center in Winchester, Massachusetts, and I would like to give you some tips to prevent your back pain. Today, we are talking about proper sitting. Sitting is one of the most strenuous positions for patients with back issues, especially if you have disc issues. A study already showed that the pressure on the disc when you are in a slouch position is more than 200 pounds. Therefore, it's really important to sit correctly. Especially for you computer users, it is really important that during the day to pay special attention to the way you sit in order to prevent any back problems. So here are a few tips about correct sitting in a chair, especially if you are a computer user. Number one is that your feet should be rested on the floor. So you can use either a block or an ottoman, and if your feet are not reaching the floor. Or if you have a chair that you can adjust the height, that would be great. You can just adjust the height. But you have to make sure that the feet are constantly rested on the floor. Your knees should be slightly lower than your hips or the maximum at the hip level. Your knees should never be higher than your hips because that would flex your spine. Your back should be supported by the back of your seat, or if needed, you can use a back support. So your shoulders will be aligned with your hips at 90 degrees. Avoid slouching by having the back support or folded towel that can give you support. It can also help you to have an upright posture when you're sitting. When you align your hips and your shoulder, your neck will be automatically in a much better posture. If you're using computers, your elbows should be at the same level as your keyboard, about 90 degrees. And the top of the monitor should be at the level of your forehead or at the same level of your forehead. So your eyes are about an inch or so below the top of the monitor. The important thing is you should never sit longer than 45 minutes because every time you get up, you unload your spine and you allow the nutrition and blood flow to come back to your spine and you decompress the spine. Especially if you have back pain, then that time actually is shorter, maybe maximum to 30 minutes. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tips in the future. We have got your back.